David Birdsong. This reminds me of something I keep forgetting to bring up. I have a digital version of Glamour Plus. It's a bootleg that someone created a few years ago. I added the covers, and I sent it to Matt last year for use on A Moment of Cerebus. Would anyone buy it in the same bootlegging, the bootlegger's way, as it is done on CerebusDownloads.com? I keep forgetting to ask Dave about it, but mentioning it here will make that happen. I'd like to tell him there's vocal interest if possible. Yeah, we can give it a try. I mean, it's really just putting something up on Cerebus Downloads. I'm not sure how interested people are going to be. Cerebus Downloads is kind of eerie in the fact that I only check it, the PayPal, at the end of the month, and that tells me who's ordered what at Cerebus Download, and it's always 3 of the $99 complete packages. And I have no idea how that's even possible. Shouldn't it be like 5 sometimes and 1 or 2 other times? And no, it's always 3. So and it's worldwide. It's like this month it was 1 person from Canada, 1 person from the U.S., and 1 person from Italy. So it's just one of those really, really eerie things about Cerebus that it would be really nice if we could bump that up in some way. Like, hey, everybody, if you're really looking for world record graphic novels, one of the world record graphic novels is Cerebus, and you can get all 6,000 pages for $99. It's not even $99 US, it's $99 Canadian, which is, down around, depending on the day, that's going a little weird lately too, where yesterday it was 29 cents on the dollar, or the dollar had gone down by 29 cents, and then the dollar went up by 45 cents today, 0.45. And it's like, how is it doing that? Why is it doing that? I don't know. It was very, very fortunate that I was depositing a large U.S. dollar check, and the Canadian dollar had absolutely died yesterday. But yeah, it would be very nice if the people who are, I'd like to help Dave Sim out, or I would definitely like to see Cerebus keep going, or I'd like to see Aardvark Van Eyck keep going. Definitely the easiest way to do that is the $99 package at CerebusDownloads.com. And maybe if we spend a lot of time talking about it this month, maybe 4 people will order it. And we'll see how that goes. I'm also trying to pump up the Patreon numbers, and I don't know if this is going to work. Most things don't work, but what the heck, you come up with an idea and let's see if this works. Anybody increasing their pledge, this is going to be in the weekly update tomorrow. Anybody increasing their pledge on Patreon, or any new person pledging on Patreon, for each dollar that you go up in your pledge, or each dollar that you make as a new pledge, you get a chance at winning a prototype Strange Death of Alex Raymond, Volume 1, because we're not at the finished prototype be a couple of weeks there before he even gets to back to Strange Death of Alex Raymond, which is the next thing on his schedule. So I thought, well, okay, and if we get, let's say, 4 people who go up by $2 each, and 2 new people who both pledge $1 each, then I just make up a little chit with their names on them and put them all in a hat and pull it out, and somebody's going to win a Strange Death of Alex Raymond prototype, and will be the first kid on their block to read the Strange Death of Alex Raymond.
Okay. I guess I'm going to have to bump up the $5 to $7.
You're going to go for the 2 shots at it? Two chances?
I might even go up to 10 and then forget about it for a couple months like I did when the Cerberus TV videos started, and I tried to go through Cerberus downloads and it doesn't like my PayPal for some reason. I'm like, I'm just going to go up to... Actually, it was before Cerberus TV. It was just the 77 cents. And I'm like, I'm just going to go up to $10. And then a couple months later, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. I bumped that up. I gotta bump that back down. Otherwise, I'm forgetting where my money's going.
Right. Yeah, one of the things I was thinking is a bunch of people could just, go up by $50 and then just quit. Okay, that's it. You got my $50. You're never getting another nickel out of me. But I got 50 chances at the Strange Death of Alex Raymond Volume 1 prototype.
Okay, and I'll definitely be flogging that on the blog while the window's open.
Well, there you go. And I have no idea when it's going to happen. I really should have checked this with Eddie Connor first. How much of a problem is this going to cause for you, Eddie? But I figure there'll be so few people who will actually go for it that they can just email Eddie and say, I just wanted to let you know I went up by $2. And then Eddie can let me know, okay, write down this person's name twice because they went up by $2. And it'll all be over and done with, and somebody will get a prototype Strange Death of Alex Raymond Volume 1.
That's the hand-corrected Vark Wars auction's up to $50 now because Brian West posted something today that it was at 40 and he bumped it up another 10 to 50. So he's winning, and if I get up real early to go to work, he's gonna definitely win if the auction ends when I post the video.
Right.
But I'm trying to leave it till the end of the day to give those last-minute people that chance to snipe.
Okay, good. Yeah, the idea of doing that is these are very expensive comic books to print when you're only printing one at Studio Comics Press. But if we can sell this one for $50, that'll probably pay for 5 of the prototypes up ahead, which is good because I'm trying to cut costs wherever I can. I'm just trying to find the bottom on everything. It's like I don't think my personal economy is going to get appreciably better, and I don't think the general economy is going to get appreciably better. So, okay, what is the absolute least amount of money I can get away with spending, and what's the most amount of money that I can bring in to cover exactly these kinds of expenses where I do want to have a prototype of the comic books that I'm correcting, and I don't want to eliminate that. So this is a good way of just sort of playing one off against the other.
So what would the price be to print 2?
I've never asked that.
I would ask that, and then you could say we're going to print up whatever issue it is in the whatever future issue, like say Spider-Vark. We're going to print up the prototype for Spider-Vark. If you pay for 2, you get 1. Signed, personalized, in an Aardvark Vanaheim mailer sent to your house. Dave Sim will write your name at least twice, once on the comic and once on the envelope.
Right.
And sell it that way. I mean, it's one way to get all of Siler's money.
or a good chunk of it, anyway. A good chunk of it. We got to leave him some money for food.
That was, I forget what auction it was, but he posted saying, well, I got to pay my brother's bills because his brother's sick, and so I'm out. And I'm like, okay. And then, like, a week later, I'll go $40 on the Vark Wars. And I'm like, so apparently you're done taking care of your brother, Jeff.
Well, he's actually in Fayetteville now and has been there for a couple of weeks. So I think he's got maybe a clearer idea of what his brother's actual situation was. It's they're twins, and it definitely sounds like a Oscar and Felix kind of thing, and Jeff is the Felix.
Yes, that's everything that Jeff's ever told me about his brother, is that he's the good twin.
Yeah, and the clean twin. I guess he went in with a flamethrower and got rid of all of his beer cans. I don't know. He might have taken them back and gotten money on those, and that's just going to pay